Hey, what's up guys? I'm back with another training video, and this is going to be all about the step back, the pullback, and also the crossover. So as you can see right now, I'm going to be doing my signature crossover, my signature step back, and this is when I'm going to jab step and dribble hard, and then I'm going to step back and shoot the shot. As you can see, I put two cones on the floor so it could be more challenging for me and pretending like it's a defender right in front of me. So I think it would be like it's a little better for me. And I just recently just did that, so because I'm tired of using one. But here we go again. When I do this move, I'll usually set up my opponent first, and then I'll dribble one and step back, and they'll usually react to it, and they'll lean back or like almost be an ankle breaker. But as when I do this, it really helps me a lot. It gives me a lot of separation, gives me a lot of space, and it also, with this move, you guys need a lot of balance and a lot of footwork, and you gotta like have good handles for this. There's only one dribble, but the thing is, you can't go too crazy and dribble really hard. At least one good pound dribble will be the best part to do this move. So as you can see right now, I'm jabbing left, look at my opponent's feet, jabbing right. I swing my arms so they can like react to it, back up, then I dribble hard, step back, and I shoot it. And it goes in. So when I swing my arms, it will usually like back them up a little bit, and then like if they react to it, it's all over. So now, as you can see, I'm doing it on my left side. And I barely use the step back on my left. I like not really used to it as much, but I try my best to like perfect it more and more. I'm still practicing it, but every time I try to like jab with my right and then do a step back with my left, it feels weird. But when I'm doing a jab step with my left foot, it feels a lot better, because I usually like to use both of my legs to the jab. So here we go again, doing slow motion. I jab right, and as you can see right here, I'm gonna lean my back. When I do that, I try to feel the opponent that's behind me. I jab hard, one dribble, left side step back, and then I make the shot, and it goes in. Usually it's the same thing as the right, but the thing is, like I say, you need a lot more balance and a lot more, footwork. So here we go right now. I'm doing my signature Allen Iverson crossover, but this time it's not just running and doing a cross. I'm doing like setup dribbles, so my opponent would think I'm gonna drive or you do a step back, but I really am not. With moves that I do, I have my opponent thinking like what they would think that I'm gonna do next, and it will really throw them off guard. So here it is right now. I'm setting up my dribble, going close to my guy. Don't worry about my handles. I know it's fucked up a little bit. I'm still working on my handles. So here we go. I'm setting up my guy in front of me. Setting him up. Just like trying to rock him to sleep a little bit. And then did in and out and crossover. And I jump and make the shot. And it goes in. Usually I like doing the crossover a lot more. Like before, I never really did the crossover, and now I'm doing the crossover with my left. Every time, like before, I never do crossover with my left hand because it feels really weird, really awkward. But every time when I work on it, it feels more comfortable to me. There we go, another one on my left, boom. But when I do crossover with my left, I sometimes think that they don't react to it as much. Like they just follow it, because I feel like half time I'm doing the crossover with my left hand, it's like they're not like reacting to it as much, but I do it sometimes when I'm playing. So here we go, slowing it down, set up dribbles, try to set up to the crossover with my left, and boom, crossover left, jump, and make the shot. And as you can see, like a little bit, I did hop a little bit so I could set up the crossover much more better. Because I think the hop really does help, and I think it really does like help you out with your game, and it also gives you space really good. So now I'm doing crossover behind my back. Now with the crossover behind my back, it usually shifts the opponent just like the regular crossover, but only a little bit. But you need really good balance for this one, and good handles as well. And I barely use this crossover because sometimes when I do it on people it doesn't work, but sometimes it does. But I think when I do my setup dribbles, it'll usually work. But as much as possible, I keep working on my moves, keep perfecting them, try to make it into my own, doing my own way. I try my best to work hard every single day and do as many moves as possible, whatever I can think of. Even if it has to come down to one of my old school moves. So now I'm doing a crossover behind the back on my left. And I barely do this with my left. Because I'm still working on my left hand. Because every time I try to dribble with my left, it pisses me off. But it's a work in progress to do a lot of stuff with my left hand. And dribble with my left hand. And also have good handles with my left hand. And as you can see, I messed up because of my left hand. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to be working hard. And we're going to make the shot again. And we're going to be... usually when I do these moves, like when I play against my friends or play against opponents, I try to think about practice so many times. But you know, like I can't always be thinking about that. It's all about the game comes first and then practice. As you can see, I mess up my dribble again. The behind the back crossover is really effective. It's just like almost like I can mess up my dribble again. Jesus Christ. So I missed. So with the behind the back crossover, it's a good move to use. It really helps a lot, even in transition games. Look at that dribble right there. Boom. God damn it, I still missed, but it's okay though. But so with this move, it really like helps a lot. If you like try to do a lot of setup dribbles with it, it will usually help more because it pauses the opponent, and it'll also like give you so much space as well. So basically, all my moves that I do, it gives me space. But even if it has to come down to a contested shot, it's like a 50-50 chance that I'll go in. So as you can see right now, I'm gonna be doing a bunch of pullback moves. So here's the original pullback. On my right, boom. I messed up my dribble again. Shit. But anyway, so here we go. Set up dribbles, pullback, and you make the shot. It's not really that hard. With the pullback, once you get closer to their feet, they'll back up. And they'll be like, whoa, what the hell? And then once you see them back up a little bit, you see all that space, and you make that shot. And you gotta let that shit count. Like literally let it count. Because if you miss an easy shot like that, then you gotta keep practicing it at the end of the day. So here we go. Doing my setup dribbles beneath my legs, because I usually like to do this a lot. And I pull it right back and I shoot the jump shot. And now I'm going to be doing also a pullback with my left. And there's the handles again. With this type of pullback, I barely do the pullback on the left. It doesn't really help as much. I like usually doing it with my right because I'm more comfortable with my right. But like I said, I gotta keep practicing with my left. So here we go, set up dribbles beneath my legs, between my legs. It almost, to be honest, by looking at this, it almost looks like I'm doing the Iverson cross, but I'm not. I'm not trying to. And there's the jump shot. So basically with the pullback, you gotta make sure you set up yourself really well, really right. And you got like have good all these moves need good footwork. That's all you need. So now with this one, with this pullback, I call this a dribble drive pullback, and with make sure to step back. So watch again. I make sure to touch the cone because it makes sure how low I am, because with this one you gotta be really low. And I've done this so many times and it helps a lot because it pauses them, it pauses the opponents, and once you pause them, you could just do one dribble and hop, or you can just do one dribble and then step back. At the end of the day, I like doing one dribble and then step back, and I shoot the jump shot, and it'll go in because I'm more comfortable with that because I'm doing it my way. But then again, you know, other people used that before, so I really don't care. So here we go. Now I'm doing it in my left, and I barely use my left with the pullback. But I practice it every single day to perfect it more, so it can be a little faster. Because I don't like when every time I dribble, it looks really slow. Oh, look at that ankle breaker on the fucking cone. So there we go. I'm doing it again. Now I'm just putting on my cone again because I tapped it too hard. Ankle breaker. But so doing it on my left is kind of like a little weird. And I messed up my dribble. God damn the handles. So as I'm setting up, I'll mess up the dribble again. So I am fixing the cone. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, I hop to make sure so it can give me a good setup on my dribble drive, and it usually gives me a lot of momentum, a lot of energy, and a lot of leg strength. Just basically everything. So give me much more space. So now I'm doing the pullback between my legs, and this one I'd be using a lot because every time I'll be looking on, you know, like basketball players like Kyrie or, you know, Paul George, and they be always using this move, and I've always wanted to do it. And now since I'm doing a lot more, I'm more comfortable with it, and I'm more like, I feel faster about doing it. I've done this move so many times with my friends, so many times on opponents, so many times on trash talkers, and you know, it works really, really well. And I really like doing it. But now since I do a step back with it, it makes it more better, more dangerous. But right now, I'm not doing a step back. I'm just hopping to it, so it'll be a lot better and a lot faster. Because I think if you try to do the step back with it, it won't be that fast. I feel like it will be slower. And now I'm going to do the other one with my left. And I barely use the pullback with my left because I feel really, really weird doing it with my left. So as you can see, you saw that? It looks really weird when I do it. And I really don't like the way I do it, but I still feel like I should perfect it more. As long as I make the shot and show you guys how I do things when I practice, that's all that matters. Teaching you guys what I do and showing you what I do. And then I pull it back and I shoot the shot. And that's basically all you guys really need to know about. And after when you guys are done, just shoot a free throw or two, and that's all you need to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a couple likes if you enjoyed. And as always, unleash the beast inside you. Peace out, guys.